Now if you want, you can then go through each various areas of your list and see if there are other parts of the list that can be grouped together. If you remember, I got mine, so it went, there was the total health stuff, there was summer camp stuff, there's book stuff, marketing strategy stuff, all taken from the big list, and this would be the total result of my work category. And I could have one for my home category. And as we remember, since I only had 2 items on my fun list, I don't really think I need to go into that much detail with that one. But, so you get the picture. The real value of doing all this is, and I found it out from personal experience, is that when you're very clear on things that you wish to do, things that you wish to get done, then that clarity on what your tasks are for the week and what you want to do, it just frees up so much, confusion, distraction from your mind. And I found that that had just such a positive influence on my practice. Do you know what? If there's a better tasting chocolate than a chocolate orange, do me a favour and let me know, because one of the best things about Christmas and birthdays is chocolate orange. So, don't worry, I'll edit this bit out. So let's say you're doing your practice. So let's say I'm doing pushing mountains. And I just can't stop thinking about something. Somebody said something, let's say someone said something to me, it really upset me. And once I'm doing my practice, I suddenly think, God, yeah, I wish I'd said that to them. Man, that would have really got them. Oh, that. And I start running off into a fantasy. I'm not focusing on my practice. I'm intellectualizing. It could be anyone. We'll take that as an example. It could be one of 1,000,001 things. One of the things I've always found really helpful, if my mind is stuck on something, is to really bring my mind back, my attention back to what I'm doing. So if I'm doing pushing mountains, I'll be fully aware of my arms moving outwards. I'll be aware of my arms coming back, gliding out, coming back. And then I'll concentrate on the breathing. In, out, in, out. So by making sure that my awareness, my attention, is fully on what I'm doing, whilst it's better to be thinking of nothing, focusing on what I'm doing is much better than running stories or films through my mind about other things that have nothing to do with my practice. And gradually, remember, these are tools, okay? Ideally, if you have no problem with your practice of intellectualizing whilst you're doing your practice, then just ignore all of this, because all it will do is just complicate things, and you start thinking about it, intellectualizing, and the effects and benefits of your practice will reduce. But if you find it hard to just out, in, out, then bring your mind to really focus exclusively on whatever pattern you're doing. Whether it's lifting the sky, or carrying the moon, if your mind's drifting off, bring it back to what you're doing. It really helps to get rid of those distracting thoughts. Concentrate on what you're doing.